You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Beyond the Gates fans, I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers for Monday, May 26th through Friday, May 30th. We got Bill's big baby news going off like a bombshell, and Eva is double-crossing her deluded mama. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click subscribe. Let's dive right into the action coming. On Monday, May 26th, as far as we know, it's going to be preempted, which is very strange because Y&R and Bold are both showing new episodes on the spoilers. Now, maybe they're going to preempt CBS soaps across the board, and Bold and Y&R are going to surprise us at the last minute, but it's just kind of strange. There's no word if they're going to air a rerun or something. So very strange. It's Memorial Day. If I hear something between now and then when I do the predictions and stuff, I'll let you guys know. So with that in mind, so far, no spoilers from Monday. On Tuesday, May 27th, which is season 1, episode 60, we've got Kat getting closer to Tomas. But since he's been getting closer to Eva and letting her know things and kind of lightly hand-holding and stuff, can Kat really trust him? Now, his attention in Eva isn't like overtly romantic or anything, but he also said very clearly to Eva that Kat is not his girlfriend. He's not her boyfriend. So I don't know about this dude. And he works for Bill, and Bill's super sketch. Speaking of the super sketch law practice owner, Hayley stuns her stepdaughter Chelsea with a slice of news, and it sounds like it's baby news about her and Bill. Now, the last time I heard Hayley addressing baby stuff with Bill, she was saying that she felt like that was so good they might have made one, but I hadn't heard her and Bill saying that they knew they made one. So that's going to be a big controversy in the week ahead. Meanwhile, Martin continues trying to slither out of answering his husband Smitty's question about what he's hiding. And of course, Smitty talked to Bill, who hinted that there is something secret and bad that Martin is hiding from him. But then Bill told Smitty, you need to talk to Martin about it, and he wouldn't give him any details. So as we left the episode on Friday, Joey and Vanessa had done some commercial real estate deal. They were flirting. Joey wanted to keep going. Vanessa kind of did too, but after Doug had a little temper tantrum, understandably, at Orphe Jeans, Vanessa decided she needed to go to the hospital, look for her husband, but he wasn't there. So I'm not sure of the exact date, but Joey's going to have Vanessa over to the casino at the poker table, and he's obviously rigged the game or something because she is cleaning up stacks of poker chips. He's talking about how lucky she is, and it looks like he's about to get lucky too because Joey takes Vanessa into his office and they are ripping off each other's clothes. Now, in the promo, just look at this on the episode. It fully looked like that Joey had a whole handful of Vanessa's boobie. I mean, usually when they do love scenes on soaps, they kind of skirt around stuff, but it looked like there was a whole handful there. Let me know if you guys see it too. I was like, whoa, okay. Anyway, so Joey and Vanessa are ripping off each other's clothes, and it looks like he's finally gonna get what he wants. I mean, obviously Joey wants to launder money through her real estate business, but he also really wants a slice of what she's been handing out all over town, and told her she didn't need to pay for it. He'd give it to her for free, and that's about to happen. Then on Wednesday, May 28th, it's season 1, episode 61 of Beyond the Gates. And we've got Chelsea going to tell Danny what she heard about Hayley making babies with Bill. Now, Danny tells Chelsea that she really doubts that Hayley and Bill have made a baby. Unless he got a vasectomy and is just trying to get Hayley to keep trying to make something happen that will never happen, which, yeah, that'd be kind of funny. But she's just not believing it. And then Hayley's over at Danny's house, and Danny confronts her and basically challenges her, take a pregnancy test right now in front of me or admit that you are a liar. Now, I wonder if Danny went and bought a pregnancy test for the occasion, or Hayley happens to have one in her purse. We'll see. Especially with Bill getting sicker, this is very interesting. Meanwhile, Smitty's suspicions about his hubby, Martin, are growing. And at some point this week, Smitty's hubby is going to go over to the club. Martin walks up on Bill with Hayley and he gives him a slow clap. And Martin says that he might have done something terrible one night, but he tells Hayley that Bill has done a whole lot of bad. And Hayley's hubby is going to warn Martin he needs to think about where they're at and watch his mouth. So obviously he's figured out that Bill has said something to Smitty, and that's why Smitty keeps beating on this topic with him. Meanwhile, Smitty and Martin's teenage son, Tyrell, is feeling quite insecure, and that's playing havoc with a moment that he has with his new girlfriend, the one he keeps saying that isn't his girlfriend, but obviously is. Also on Wednesday, Ashley and Derek talk some more about their issues that are still lingering even after, they kind of went through everything and he was packing up and he's like, this wasn't a good idea. They're addressing them, are they going to carry forward, or did living together prove that they can't be together long term? There's a lot of love there. That doesn't mean it's going to last. On Thursday, May 29th, season 1, episode 62, Leslie is trying her best to tempt Teddy Boo. Nothing has worked yet when she's tried to get Ted back into bed. And if she pulls out her Nicole twinsy outfit and wig, well, Ted might wig out because that was creepy. I did enjoy that scene on Friday where she was pretending to be Nicole, because it put Delulu Leslie just right there for us to see her. She's batcrap crazy and a little terrifying, more than a little terrifying. Also on Thursday, Danny gives Bill a warning about Hayley, and it's probably going to be something like, don't make babies with that hussy, or if it doesn't work out, she's going to take you to the cleaners, something like that. Meanwhile, Naomi rants at Bill and Hayley and asks if she's supposed to throw her stepmonster a baby moon girls trip. So everybody in their little corner of the family seems to have heard this baby news. Is it legit? Danny doubts it is, but maybe Hayley pees on a stick and proves her wrong. Doug does something risky where Joey is concerned. Doug lets Vanessa sleep around all over town. He obviously knows. So I don't know why he's so worked up over Joey going where half the town is already gone, but he is. So Jacob digs up some more information about Laura being run off the road on Thursday. That takes us to Friday, May 30th, season 1, episode 63. Anita's anxious about her messy past messing up her future, and this may be about that reunion with the Articulates. And Ted is trying to figure out how to put his marriage to Nicole back together. And Kat gets a big piece of evidence against Leslie. And I wonder if Kat can finally prove that Leslie ran Laura off the road, because Eva uses a spare key. She was raised by a tricky woman and she knows some tricks. Leslie didn't know Eva had this spare key. And guess what? Eva stole her mom's motorcycle helmet and gloves. A very irate Leslie confronts Eva and demands to know what she did with them. And I wonder, could she have given them to Kat, or is Eva just going to hold them as leverage to try and rein in her mom's deluded behavior?
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.